Hello and welcome everybody to this edition of Talks with Sato. Today I'm here with Nubis from Asami Club. Nubis, how are you?
Hi, Dan. I'm doing fine. I'm eager to get started and tell all of you about what we're doing in Asami and to be brief as possible, not to bore you.
That's nice. Well, thank you so much, Nubis, for coming today. Uh, well, big news on Bitcoin. We don't reach a new all-time high. We right now are like 96K, so we're having some troubles on the price, but everything is okay. So, well, I think the first question, the most important question is, what is Asami?
Well, Asami is a club where we are trying to monetize and help people understand that trend creation is a service, and it's a very important service. That it's what made social networks so valuable and have such large market capitalizations as well. And with Asami, what we're trying to do is to establish the idea that you should get paid to be creating a trend. It doesn't matter how large or how small your contribution is. So we are paying people to repost on X, which is one of the most essential um, trend creation works that you can do. We pay them in dollar on chain. We are on Rootstock, and we have over 400 members now, of which around 180 have participated on at least one campaign.
Okay, that's very interesting. I think it's very important to have monetizing to be able to monetize your content, and I think this is a great opportunity for the people that is making content because sometimes they are just putting their money, putting their time, and sounds very interesting. So, well, Novice, how this idea was created? Which was your first idea, your first thought to start creating Asami?
Well, we were part of the rootstock ecosystem from the early days. I personally was. Then we learned about the rootstock grants program and hackathon. So we proposed an idea to do this. Essentially, what I just told you about rewarding trend creation on Nostr. Nostr doesn't have the enough people on it yet, so we moved it to Twitter. And we do know that you know we are in the process as like humanity is in a process of replacing networks with markets, and we think social networks are going to be social markets, and we think that we can create markets that capture value for people where there weren't none before, where it was thought that it couldn't be done before. And so we think that all that value that only can be captured by larger players like the Twitter company being able to capture all the trend creation power that people have, we think that everyone can capture their own value now, thanks to the network that we're building. So that's what we're trying to do, and that was initially what drove us to say, okay, what's trend? What's an easy way of trend creation that we can all agree on? It's retweeting stuff, right? Or reposting. In Nostr, you have reposts as well. It's easy to know if people have done it or not. It's somehow easy to know if someone is more influential than someone else. So we are still working on that, but yeah, that's the aim we have. Oh, by the way, I'm on a public space now, and I might be asked to move. If I am, I'm just gonna drop the call for 3 minutes tops.
Okay.
So you can tell the audience your opinion about what I just said if that happens.
Okay, nice. So, well, I think it's very interesting, Asami. I want to know maybe which content creators get more benefits. Maybe in which topic you see
Well,
more
we have
creators.
crypto people, mostly crypto. And from there, we're going to try to build a critical mass of members to repost in other areas. Most people don't only do one thing. Most people are not only crypto. Oh,
Okay, I think maybe uh okay, maybe newbies get disconnected. So let's see, maybe he can come back. Yeah, it seems like he don't have more internet, so yeah, so let's just wait if to see if he can reconnect. But yeah, meanwhile we can I can talk to you guys and you can join into Sami just going to their website that is basically asami.club. Also they are on X, very interesting X. I'll put, yeah, it's basically their web page is asami.club. It's very interesting. I think I'll share you guys screaming while nobody's connect again. So let's see if I can share you guys the screen of Asami Club. Yep. Yeah, and I know we can do maybe a test to see if we can monetize or show. That could be very interesting. Um, or try screen and screen two. Yeah, so basically this is Asami the club. I never use it. I think this is the first time that I'm on the Asami Club website, and it seems very interesting and a Japanese little bit design. So let's see, monetize any audience size, repost content from advertisers in X on Instagram, and receive US dollar equivalent crypto. Your rewards based on your general reach. I said, yeah, it's very interesting. So I think, yeah, join the club. It's free. You can log in with X. Maybe this is threads on a Web3 wallet. Okay, so let's just connect the wallet. I'll connect my Web3 wallet that basically is Ravi. If you guys want to know about a good Rooster wallet, we recommend a lot of Ravi wallet. So let's see how I can connect my wallet. Let's say that Nubis, yeah, it seems to be that Nubis ran out of internet. Meanwhile, he was driving. He stopped at the street. So let's see, maybe if he can come back. If no, it doesn't matter. We can talk a little bit. Maybe we can discover by ourselves about Nubi, about the Sami. Sorry. So let's see if I can connect my Web3 wallet. Okay, I'm in. So let's see if there's anything. Okay, so I just connected my Web3 wallet, and it seems very interesting. And it just said, "What's next?" Help us verify your X or Instagram account. We'll estimate your influence level, and you'll be able to start earning for your repost. I think maybe I could do it with my personal Twitter account. I don't think we'll be ready to doing it with a money on chain account. But it's very interesting. Um, pay for reach. We could see this. You'll be able to start new campaigns. Okay, we can do our own campaign. So if I want to get growing into the Talks with Sato show, maybe we can pay guys to make a retweet and pay them on their own chain. Would be interesting. So poster, okay. Yeah, I need also to connect my account. So let's see if I can connect my on chain account on chain. Okay. Now let's connect mine to be more careful on this. Okay, yeah, since I just put my username, it says starting today, some of my reposts will be paid for as I joined Samic Love. Okay, I can post this message, like to see, like to verify. It's very interesting. I just need to post a message and then they'll verify if it's really me of or what happened. So let's see if I could do that. Let's see if I can make the post. Okay, I made the post. Okay, and it's verified. It just took a second. Literally, I just made the post a second ago, and I'm verified. Thank you. It might take up to an hour for us to pick up your post. Okay, so I'll need to wait like an hour, and then they could verify about that. So we can meanwhile see a little bit things of Asami Club. I think we could. Okay, this is perfect. Cause okay, total active handles 189, 86 campaigns. It's very interesting. Sorry, we got to pay like $5,000. Very interesting. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie. And if you guys are earning money just to make a retweet, it's very interesting. Also, it is very interesting because if you're having educational content and you want to make a repost, you can just have support of people to do this. So also, I think maybe we can go into the Sami Club X. That is very interesting. Also, a Sami Club. Okay, join the club and monetize your personal network, getting dollar on chain directly from advertisers. Well, Novitz is not here. Will be interesting in knowing why they choose dollar on chain to give you the rewards. Very interesting. So, yeah, we just raised it. Okay, it's very interesting what Asami clubs have to offer. I think this video is in Spanish that shows what the campaigns are. Yeah, basically, if you guys want to do a campaign, you just need to go into a Samida Club and you make your campaign and you put like a budget. How much money do you want to spend on advertising? That basically the advertising is people making a retweet for you. That is very interesting. So yeah, I mean, if you want to raise your campaign, your content, and you have a budget for marketing, you can use it. It's very interesting. I think we also, as Money on Chain, we have some campaigns. Maybe I was looking that on the Spanish video. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, this is in Spanish. So basically, yeah, basically you can create a campaign, you can administrate the campaign, you can change settings, and you can put money to see if people want to retweet the campaign. Yeah, actually, we have one campaign. There's a Bitcoin Genesis. I don't know if you guys know about the Bitcoin Genesis campaign. Is a very interesting campaign when you can earn a lot of. Well, I'm not gonna say money. I'm gonna say Bitcoin restock. It's very interesting. So let's change the money on chain account so I can share you guys more interesting info about it. So let's see. We have a very important. Okay, Novis is back. So let's see. Hey, Novis, how you doing?
Hi, I'm back.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks everyone for your patience. Holidays.
Yeah, no worries. I talked with the guys about. I joined it into
Yeah,
the
no.
Asami Club website. It was very interesting.
Oh, excellent. Yes. So you probably saw that we have some campaigns running now. We have campaigns every Friday, and people are starting to notice, that we are a very good way to advertise content, mostly to advertise crypto projects. Crypto projects usually have trouble finding ways to buy ads online. Like if you want to buy Google Ads, if you're a crypto project and you want to buy Google Ads, they don't sell them to you. If you want to if you want to do a Twitter advertise, like a sponsored tweet, and people who are not from the crypto world see it, they might vandalize your post and say, "Hey, what's this scummy thing that you're trying to sell to me?" Right? And with Asami, you get much better feedback. Like subjectively, the reach that you have, it's within an audience that makes sense, right? So they don't vandalize your advertisement; they just play nice. So that's one of the good things. And um, just in case, I don't think I'm going to have to leave again, but I do want to mention that I want everyone listening to this to please give it a try to visit Sami Club, as you were showing probably. It's free. You don't even have to be a Web3 user to use Asami. You can join Asami, not do any type of KYC, not do, don't reveal any of your details other than your Twitter username, which could be, doesn't need to be your real name. But you just have to provide your username on Twitter, and from there you start getting paid. Of course, you're not getting paid a lot of money. You're getting paid like the person that's making the most money now. There are a few of them actually. They're making around not around exactly $10 on chain, $10 per retweet. So one retweet, $10. 10 retweets, $100. Um, and then, but the average is more like 50 cents of a dollar per retweet. So you can go there, start collecting. When you realize that you got, that you have amassed a small fortune in dog and in Asami tokens as well, you go in, create your own wallet in whatever wallet provider you want, and withdraw your rewards to your own wallet, so you have your own self custody.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
sorry,
no,
something
continue,
else I
please.
need to mention, which is not very clear on the website. I mean, everyone can, most things can be seen there, but one thing that's not really clear is that we also issue an Asami token to every collaboration. That is, we have a token that's not being pre-mined, a token that responds to an actual work being done, which is collaborating by retweeting something. So when there's a retweet, these tokens are issued in almost equal parts to the advertiser, the member who retweeted, and the campaign manager, which is the oracle that connects to the Twitter API and checks that people have retweeted as they said, and helps assess everyone's reach on Twitter as well. So these three entities have tokens, and there's only going to be 21 million tokens. And for each collaboration, 10% of the dog being paid to the member are actually kept by the Asami protocol in a pool. So we have a pool of fee money that we've collected, and every 15 days, that gets distributed uh, entirely to all the Asami token holders. So if you become an early adopter of Asami, you get your tokens now. You get not only what you make from retweeting, but you also get some revenue sharing from the fees collected by every other collaboration in the platform. And that's forever. I mean, as long as you keep your tokens. So we even have the token listed, and most people are not selling, but some people are selling. So you, even if you don't have enough tokens now and you're interested in the token, there is some supply that you can buy, but most people are not selling. So the supply is not that good. You have to make them by retweeting, but they are paying every 15 days. I mean, and it's a nice source of passive income or passive revenue. Ideally, like my challenge to people listening to this is that we're at the end of the year, right? We are 2025 is about to start. How about you join Asami, use it for a year, and a year from now, you tell us how much money you made. Like on the previous year, we've been doing this for a year. And so recently we launched a leaderboard where you can see, actually we call it the Asami Explorer. It lets you explore all the data in the platform. and it has, for example, all the campaigns, all the collaborations that ever happened, campaign, how much money the campaign spent, how many collaborations they got. And of course, we have members, and we have members how many times they have collaborated and how much money they made from collaborations. So the top three made around 300 doc each in a year, in less than a year, actually, because we started with this new version of Asami in February. This is the second version. It's not the hackathon version. We improved it. But so the Asami that you're looking at now started in February this year. And some of these people already had made $300 just by retweeting. And that's not counting the Asami tokens they got, and which are, they have a good market price, and all the money they made from revenue sharing as well. That's not in the Asami Explorer yet, but they probably did more than, better than 300 doc.
Okay, that's very interesting. For me, it sounds like maybe shares. So it sounds very interesting. Maybe I would love to have some Asami tokens. Well, I have an interesting question. I want to know why you guys use dollar on chain to give the reward or the payment to the people that use Asami.
Why did we use what? Sorry, come again?
Dollar on chain. Why you guys
Dollar on chain.
use
Oh,
the
well,
dollars?
we want, so we needed to make sure that the people we're going to offer Asami to are not Web3 users yet. They're Web2 users. They and you know that Web2 users are not Bitcoiners, so they don't stack, right? They just want money being denominated in US dollars. And so we looked to make this the better UX for them, for the Web2 people coming to Web3. We look for stablecoin. And there's USDT, there's all these other coins that either they risk losing the peg, they risk, or they actually have lost it in the past, and now everyone's just pretending it didn't happen, or they can also freeze your account, like USDT, and people are pretending that's not happening either. So we want a system that pays you to repost. We don't want to put any limit on how much money you can get, and we don't want to do KYC. We don't want to, have any of those concerns, right? So we want really sovereign dollar-denominated stable coins, and the only one we found was dollar on chain. So we use that. But there is also, like, if we weren't going to use dollar on chain, it's because we are just moving back to pay the rewards in satoshis. So and in the future we might offer both ways, like the person, for the person setting up the reward for the advertiser, it's still better to give them a budget that's dollar denominated, so they're going to put in dollars into the system to reward people. But we're at some point we're going to add the option so that collaborators, members, get paid instead of the doc amount. We give them sats.
Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah, for sure. Some days ago, I saw something on X. Maybe a man just USDT just locked like $200 from him. So he's not able to use her money. He is not able to send the money. So that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I think it's a good one. Also, I want to know for Asami, which how you see the growth of Asami in the next few years. Do you think you have an interesting update that you want to tell us about?
Well, I think the horizon for Asami now is what's going to happen in 7 years. In 7 years, we're gonna be done issuing the Asami tokens. So there's only gonna be 21 million. Everyone who has ever collaborated before that time, it's like a founder, like an early adopter of Asami. So there's gonna be a lot of people who will have these tokens, and I I think hopefully by that time we are in the tens of thousands of members, like 100K members, um, and that we are reasonably Asami, not we, just the entire platform, should be getting around 1 million doc a month in campaigns created from a large amount of different advertisers. And yes, and we I think we're going to have some other functionalities that are going to reward users for trend creation, which are not just going to be retweets. I also think by that point we will probably have one of the best ways to measure what's your impact and your impressions on Twitter. That is, and maybe some other social networks. Probably Nostr is going to be around as well in 7 years from now. And we think we're one of the few projects working on assessing your impressions in Twitter and trying to give you a score. There's all these projects like Cloud, like Get Cloud, that was around like 10 years ago, all trying to measure what's your level of influence in social media. But they are they were just targeting like followers, like who's a follower of your followers, and they kind of missed the mark of just trying to measure how many people can you reach with a message and give them the opportunity to change their mind or make up their mind about a purchase decision, or who to vote as well, which is like a purchase decision but based on politics. So yeah, I think that we are not going to have like a vanity score. It's actually going to be about what you are achieving, and we're going to make it open. You're going to own it. It's going to be transparent, so other contracts are going to be able to use this data for other things. Like imagine someone giving you some sort of credit scoring based on your influence level as measured by Asami and all the revenue you are seem to be getting in Asami every month.
Okay, sounds very interesting. Hope that happens in the future. You have a really good vision of the future of Asami. I think the last two questions, the first one is which are the social media of Asami Club, and also which will be your advice for someone or for the people that is looking this show and wants to join into Asami Club.
Very simple. Just go to Asami Club. Decide if you're already a Web3 user, I will recommend that you just always log in with your wallet. If you're just a Web2 user, log in with your Twitter handle, log in with your email, keep your account going. Don't claim your rewards right away because the transaction fees to claim stuff to your wallet is kind of expensive. So I will say just try to participate in campaigns, and when you reach at least, I don't know, 5 docs, 5-10 docs, then think about withdrawing. Also, if it's your first time with a wallet, if you're a Web2 user, you got to Asami, you made 10 docs in rewards, want to create a wallet, we have an option where you can withdraw your docs, and we're going to give you RBTC, which is the currency that you will need to pay fees. So I'm speaking here to people that don't have a wallet, don't know what it's like, but when you get your docs, from Asami, you're gonna need RBTC to spend them, and we have a way in which we give you the RBTC so you can go and spend your dog anywhere else in the Rootstock network. So just pay attention to that option when you are withdrawing to your own wallet. And if you want to be a member of the club and like learn about all the new things and have us answer all your questions, and if you have any tech support request, we solve it right away. I will suggest you join the Telegram group that we have, and you can find all of that in Twitter as well.
Okay, well, Novi, thank you so much for coming today to talk a little bit about Asami Club. We have just a little bit of issues meanwhile we do it, but was very
Yeah.
nice. Hope we can do a new one show in the future. Maybe you in your home, more relaxed.
Maybe in a more yes, in a better setting. And thank you for your patience. Thank for everyone who stay watching after the interruption. And yeah, whenever you need it, I'll be back again.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Novi. Thank you so much, guys, for looking at this show. Stay tuned the next week. We can see what we're gonna do for the last show of the year. So let's stay tuned. Thank you so much, Novi.
Thank you. Goodbye.